Sorry about that. Um, the power people came to my, knocked on my door, and they had custom trees in our alleyway because they're getting too close to the power lines. But anyways, back to what I was saying. So the the things in your surroundings, it's important to have the right things conducive to your well-being in your life that you're consuming. This is what diet means. This is what diet is, a lifestyle. The things you're aware of become a part of you. So it's very important to consume the right things. Nutrition. Eat foods that are highly abundant in nutrition. And I don't believe in extreme diets. I'm not a fan of extremism, and that's a problem with people. People are extremists. We see it in politics. People have a very binary way of operating. And that's what the Matrix wants. That's why you see in Masonic symbolism the black and white checkerboard symbols. The binary polarizing imagery. Because it's a spell, and that's what the powers that be want people to be under. Extremism, polarizing, divisive. And that's even in the world of diet. We see all of these fad diets and gurus with their extreme way of life. Whether that be veganism, whether that be carnivore, whether that be keto, whether that be low fat, low carb, whatever. Do what's best for you. Listen to your body. There's no cookie cutter way of life. Listen to your body. It speaks to you. It will tell you if something is right for you or not. Don't be an extremist, because life is about balance. Life is about being whole. Okay? So do what's best for you. And consume what's right for you and your spirit. You don't have to be aware of everything. Some things, it's not your business to be aware of, to consume. Supplements. Take a good bioavailable supplement, a good quality one. You don't want to be deficient in nutrients. Vitamin D. Go out in nature and get sunlight if you can, to increase the vitamin D levels in your body. And if you can't, take a good bioavailable vitamin D3 supplement. Okay? Omega-3 fatty acids, magnesium, electrolytes, potassium, sodium. Okay? Nutrients like choline and fat-soluble vitamins, vitamin A, vitamin E, vitamin K2. Okay? A well-balanced diet. Some good foods, very nutritious foods that you can incorporate into your diet. Here's my top 5 or top 10, whatever. Here's my list. Olive oil. Very good for you. Avocados. Green leafy vegetables. Kale. spinach, romaine lettuce, fruits, okay? And different foods. You have to find what works for you. Now, some people have food allergies, so take that into consideration. But sardines, salmon, foods high in omega-3 fatty acids, eggs, choline is a micronutrient many Americans are deficient in. Choline is high in eggs. And fat-soluble vitamins are abundant in eggs. Okay? Figure out what works for you. Fasting. Fasting is very, very good for optimal health, increasing vitality and chi in the body, and improving your quality of life. Sometimes the body doesn't need anything. Sometimes the body just needs to cleanse and detox. And for my Christians, my Muslims, people who practice certain faiths and religions, we have Ramadan, the day of Ramadan. So you people already know. Then we have with Christians and Catholics, you have Lent, right? So we see this notion of fasting. We see this being practiced by cultures all over the world for thousands of years. Fasting allows your body to cleanse itself and heal. It's very therapeutic. So fast. Fast for a day. Fast for a week. Fast for a month. It's all up to you and what works best for you. Do what works best for you. But fast in some shape or form, periodically. And here's the thing about fasting. Just like what I was saying when it comes to diet and consuming things in your life, it's vice versa with fasting. Sometimes you have to fast from toxic things in your life. Entertainment, bad, destructive music, toxic entertainment, television. Sometimes you have to fast from video games. Sometimes you have to fast from certain people. There's all types of things you can fast from. Candy, sugar, processed foods, sodas, cigarettes, marijuana, alcohol. There's different ways to fast. You could go on a juice fast. You could go on a vegan fast. You can fast by removing animal products from your diet. And it doesn't have to be a permanent thing. You can do this temporarily. All of these different ways of fasting are beneficial. A water fast. You can do a dry fast, even though I don't recommend doing a dry fast, for too long. The body needs water. Like I said, you can only go 3 days without water. So be very careful with that. But there's different ways to fast. And fasting can recenter you. Fasting can bring you back to center. and can realign your spirit. It could ground you and help you fast from all the negative thoughts and all of the harmful thoughts and emotions and actions that we have all of the time. So fasting is very therapeutic for the mind, for the body, and for the soul. Intermittent fasting. I know that's a new trendy thing. Only eat, just try it out. It may work for you. Only eat, fast for 16 hours every day and have a 8-hour feeding window or time window where you can eat, or eat once a day. This is another form of fasting. Affirmations. Affirmations. Claim with power what's yours. Speak it into existence. Let these things, these affirmations, program your mind, your subconscious mind. Because the subconscious mind is where creation happens. The subconscious mind is where all of our trauma and all of our habits and all of the things that make us tick, all of the things that trigger us, it's in the subconscious mind. Okay? And you have to understand that the body is the condensed form of the mind. And the mind is the etheric form of the body. So the body and the mind-body connection, the body and the mind are one. And this mind-body connection is essentially your soul. And that's why they say the body is a temple. Your body is a temple. Your body is a house. Your body is a vessel, a ship that you are traveling in. And what you speak, words are creative. Words are a creative force. The spoken word is a creative force. So with your affirmations, speak power with the power of I am. Just like in the Bible, where God said, I am that I am. That's a mantra. That's an affirmation. I am. The power of I am. And with your affirmations, speak power into your soul, into your mind-body connection, to manifest the conditions of your life and of your body and of your health that you want to see in the outside world. And when you look in the mirror, to give you and to set into motion and set you on the course and the path and the right circumstances and conditions that will allow you to walk in your truth of what you want out of life. When you speak it, the universe, just like a maestro, will begin to coordinate and to direct into motion the right people, places, and things for you to manifest what you truly desire and what's in your best interest. So in your affirmations, speak health, speak abundance and prosperity, speak life, and speak wealth. And these things will begin to reflect within you and without. As within, so without. And let these things program your subconscious mind and rewrite that CD, that internal CD that's playing this tune like a vinyl record over and over again. Let it rewrite just like a disk and a hard drive. Let it rewrite and overwrite all of the trauma and the bad programs and all of the junk and the errors in your coding, in your psychosomatic coding. So you can begin to dance to a new tune of vitality, abundance, wholeness, and health and power. So when you're doing your meditations, tell the universe, I am abundance. I am power. Say it and feel it. Don't just say it. Actually feel it. Get excited when you say these things as if it's actually happening. It's a hack. It's a biohack. You ever wonder why some people, they just seem to be lucky all of the time, no matter what? Everything just goes their way. This is what I'm talking about. It's a biohack. It's a hack of the mind. So not only say your affirmations, get ecstatic and excited as if it's actually happening. So when you look at your bank account and you see there's only $10 in there, don't see just $10. See $1 million and get excited as if it really is $1 million there. This is how you program your subconscious mind, and this is how you trick the universe to bend to your will. Affirmations. I am the power of I am. I am abundant. I am health. I am wealth. Okay? Grounding. Go walk in nature. Go to a beach and walk in the sand barefoot. Go in your backyard and walk in the grass barefoot. Find somewhere in nature and let your feet touch the biomagnetic fields of the earth. This is what they call grounding, because we have to be grounded just the same way for my electricians out there, for the same way that wires have to be grounded. The human body is an electrical conduit of life and of energy, of chi. So walking barefoot on the earth is grounding and can help restore and regulate and restore balance in the body. This is another way to increase chi and vitality in your quality of life. Grounding. Get back in tune with nature. Go unplug and reconnect your feet, your souls. Why do you think they call your feet souls? The soles of your feet. Soul, as in solar energy, the sun. That's what your soul is, your sun, your solar plexus, your soul. And let your soul, through the soles of your feet, reconnect and tune in to the universal frequencies through the earth, to recenter, realign, rebalance, and to detach from the matrix. Mewing is another way to increase vitality, and it's very good for posture and relaxing the body. It's very good for loosening stiffness and tightness in the muscles. Mewing is when you place your tongue on the roof of your mouth. It's when you press your tongue up against the roof of your mouth. And it's an exercise. Some people believe that this is the natural positioning of the tongue. But because of the way our jaw and our facial structure, in our cranium, the way it develops, and our bite, the way all of these things develop over time, where our tongue position isn't in the natural position it's supposed to be in. And I can't verify all of that. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. But mewing is a very therapeutic and powerful way to realign the body, your posture, your bite, your structure, because the body is a house. So your posture is your structure of your house, the framework of your house, your temple. So when you press your tongue up against the roof of your mouth, and you can hold it there, right? And just hold it. You don't have to hold it there all day. And I don't really recommend that. I don't really recommend going the whole day doing this. But, you know, I think it's very therapeutic when you do it in your meditation. Or if you're just, sitting in class, or you're watching TV, you're not really doing nothing, you're idle, you're not really moving, and you're just chilling. Mew. Just press your tongue up against the roof of your mouth, your hard palate, and just hold it up there. The whole tongue up against the whole surface of your roof. Press it and hold it. I'm not going to get into all of the science and the mechanisms of why this realigns your bite and your posture, and how this helps relax muscles in your body. But trust me on this. Just try it out. It's very effective. Matter of fact, if you Google images of before and after photos of people who mew, that's MEW, like the Pokemon, Mew. Just Google this. You will see before and after photos of how people doing this practice with their tongue posture changes, sometimes drastically changes the structure and formation of their jaw. Okay? So, mewing. Write your another way, another thing, another piece of wisdom that I want to impart to you guys is write your goals out. Write them out. Write your goals out. Write your budget. Even if you have to use an app, there's plenty of apps out there that help you budget your money and get your finances organized, right? Organize your life. This is part of having discipline, is organizing your life. Discipline makes things easier. Organize your life. Practice makes perfect. Health is wealth. All things in moderation. Plan your work. Work your plan. Those are actually lyrics to a song I used to listen to and still love to this day, called Discipline by the group Dead Prez. But organize your life. Write out your goals. Write them out. There's power in writing, spelling. You have to understand, your tongue is like a pen. Your tongue is a sword. I'm metaphysically speaking. Your tongue is a sword. Okay? Why you think when someone, especially my people from the hood, from the streets, right? Why you think we used to say, "Oh, I'm about to go hit a lick," to lick someone, to hit a lick on someone? When you was about to slide on somebody, commit a crime, burglary, robbery, whatever, to steal from someone, to take from someone, to lick them. That's an old expression, to lick. This because your tongue is a sword. Your tongue is a pen. There's power in the spoken word. And that's why the architects of the matrix and of language, especially the English language, which is a bastardized language. You ever notice in these movies, especially these movies where there's this theme of ghosts and possession and demons and magic, like Harry Potter, for example. You ever notice that in some of these movies where there's like witchcraft and stuff like that, they do these spells and these incantations in Latin, right? You ever notice that? What is it about the Latin language to where these these mystical rituals and spells and different forms of witchcraft and spell casting? Why is Latin so powerful? And there people that are that practice these occultic practices, why do they prefer to use Latin? You guys ever thought about that? Because the way the architects of these languages, the way they structure these words, the frequency, the inflections, right? The way they structure these words in the linguistics and formation of language. That's why I study etymology so much, because you can begin to understand how your world was engineered through language. That's how they engineer and the architects of language, because they understood how language and how the spoken word was so powerful and was a powerful creative force in this realm of reality, in all realms. Because language, frequencies, vibrations, just like music, okay? Just like with music or muse, like amusement, entertainment, language, they use these things, written language, the way how it's like runes. So people who understands the science of the Celtic druids and runes, and the way how the Phoenicians, how they structured or the pictographs of letters, right? All of these things are spell casting, right? So when you write out what you want, what you desire, there's a power there. It's spell casting. It is what it is. Now I know there's people out there that don't believe in this stuff, or people, Christians who may think this is like, evil, satanic, witchcraft, but it is what it is. There's power in the tongue. You could call it what you want, but there's power in writing out your goals. When you write out your goals, here's my testimony. Last year, I wrote out all of my goals, and I accomplished about 70% of them, and still am. And the other 30% is because those are more long-term goals that's going to take time. So write a to-do list every day. Use your phone. Use technology to help you do this. If you have an iPhone, there's an app in your phone called Reminders. And you can use Siri to add things, to create a to-do list on this app, and tell Siri to schedule and add things on this list or in your calendar, your mobile calendar. Organize your life. Write these things out. Write them in calendars. Okay? Write a to-do list. Write your budget. Write your goals. There's power in this. Trust me on this one. And another thing is, to help with your quality of life, hobbies, interests. I'm not going to speak too much on that because everybody has different hobbies and interests. But whatever your hobbies and interests are, find that. Because, especially as a man, your purpose is everything. Find your purpose. And a lot of times your purpose is wrapped up in your interest, in your hobbies. It's just sometimes that's just the way the stars align. It's through your interest and your hobbies. Okay? So if you really want to navigate this life, just like our ancestors used to use the stars to find their way. Okay? If you need direction in your life, you can look to the stars. You already know what you're interested in, what excites you, what your hobbies are. Find hobbies, try out new things. You know what your purpose is deep down. Meditate on it. Find your purpose. And put purpose above all else. If you want to improve your quality of life. And make more money. That's the unfortunate truth about life, is that money is very important. All forms of it. Find ways to make more money, whether it's a side hustle, whether it's investing, the stock market, real estate, gig economy, whatever, a job, getting more skills, getting education, teaching yourself, being self-taught. That's what an autodidact is, being self-taught, starting a business, becoming a content creator. Or move to another country, move to another state, another town, where there's better opportunities, where the cost of living is better. Whatever you have to do, figure it out. Meditate on it. Affirm it. Affirm it in your affirmations. So, that being said, I want to go ahead and close this video out. Y'all take care of yourselves. Be great, be powerful, be whole, be abundant, be 360. Peace and blessings.